Let's start with the Utah Jazz changing their tune and now saying they had listened to trade offers for star guard Donovan Mitchell. The 25-year-old averaged 26 points per game for a Utah team that won 49 games last season, but got bounced by the Mavs in the first round. He now could be following Rudy Gobert and Quinn Snyder out of town. Frank, would the Jazz be smart to trade another all-star?
Yeah, it's clear they're rebuilding. And you and I sat here, Mike, if you remember, the day after the draft, and we talked about everything the Knicks had done was about getting Jalen Brunson, and that's exactly what happened. The Knicks have been planning and scheming for about 2 or 3 years now to try to get Donovan Mitchell. He's all part of the Leon Rose friends and family plan, where they're trying to bring him in. And the Knicks have the draft picks to get it. And I think what Danny Ainge is doing, he did it when he was in Boston, when he got rid of Kevin Garnett and he got rid of Paul Pierce. He rebuilt the team that way. You see a lot of teams, Oklahoma City has done it. That's what Danny Ainge is trying to do. My only thing would be, Donovan Mitchell's only 25. So is that a little bit of a red flag? Why are you ready to give up on a 25-year-old? It's not Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce in their 30s. This guy's still very much entering the prime years of his career, and Utah's ready to move on from him.
Frank, I'm listening to this thing, today and thinking about it. I love Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I just love the way he plays, his spirit, the way he goes about it. And I love Jalen Brunson, Chicago's own. I just do. I like these two players. But if you're telling me the Knicks are going to give up all their draft picks and pay all their money to two guys who aren't going to get them, within a whiff of the conference finals, those guys are nice pieces. Probably a second piece and a coming off the bench, a sixth man. That's what they are on a team that's going to contend. They're not close to Boston or Miami. No. I don't even think Philly. And so, it sounds good. It'll be worth a lot of hype in New York if they get Donovan Mitchell to come back to the metro area, blah, 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 blah. And I know Tibbs, I don't know this, I bet Tibbs will love coaching him. But Frank, I don't see it. And I do see, look, we know what Danny Ainge is trying to do.
Yep.
He understands that free agents are not going to come there. He has to draft or trade draft picks.
That's right.
To get the great players, and that's what he's amassing. Yes, but the Knicks, they didn't draft Donovan Mitchell, and now they're going to show that they can do anything to get him anyway. There's a reason they're letting him go. We said in the lead, Frank, they haven't made it out of the second round. That's why. Because with him and Gobert, they didn't get as far as we thought they should have got.
All right, a couple of things. The Knicks have all their draft picks, and they still have future picks from Milwaukee, Washington, Detroit, and Dallas. Miami is another team to look at because Tyler Hero is there. He could be on the move, and Danny Ainge wanted to draft Tyler Hero. My only thing about Donovan Mitchell, and you brought it up, he's only about 6'1", not a great defender. And really, Miami, the last couple of years, when they lost to Milwaukee and lost to Boston, size was an issue for them. And here's the one thing about playing in a small market for Donovan Mitchell. 2 seasons ago, they lose to the Clippers without Kawhi Leonard in the last 2 games. This year, they lose game 1 to Dallas without Luka Doncic.
Without Luka.
Now, you tell me if LeBron James or Kevin Durant are losing those kind of games. They're getting crushed. We know
pressure.
What they do. It was always Rudy Gobert's fault, but Donovan Mitchell's got to take a little bit of a hit there as well, Mike.
A lot of a hit, and I love him. But again,
I agree.
If the Knicks think this is their plan, their big plan to get to the finals,
I know.
Suspect.
Could be a lot of guys on the move. DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Tyler Hero, and Donovan Mitchell as well.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.